Hi chums, this is a bit different. This is wood turning, and it's a video response to Robbiethewood, who put up a video. I think it's Easter Sunday night, showing how to make an egg, and I was quite fascinated by it, so I decided to have a go. So this is my first go, and this is Laurel, and this is spalted beech, but it's not very spalted, but it does the job. So that's the egg cup. Now, I left everything's very thick because I was kind of scared when I was cutting the outside of the shell in case it went through. So I left it thick because really at the end of the day, the only people who worry about the thickness is wood turners, because the only other people who look at the thickness is wood turners, and we assess each other by how thick and thin things are. Other people don't really care. So that's the egg in the cup. I'm trying to do this from the side here. I'm over, where am I at? I'm over here. Oh, obviously I'm over here. But I'm trying to look on the screen here. I'm at right angles to the screen, but it's awful hard to get this in perspective to try and get it, you can see it at its best. So there it is. It's not a bad egg shape. There's things that would change, but it's a bit flat in the bottom. But I got the thing. Now what I did was I put two bands on it. There's the part where it divides, but I put a second one on so that the division wasn't just as obvious, that it looks more like a decoration. So it pops off nicely, and as you can see, I forgot to finish the inside of it. So I'm quite pleased with that one there. So that was my first one, and then I decided to do another one, and it started off the same size as it started off this size, but it kind of ended up that size because I found a big knot in the wood and it kept going through and cracking. So it just went for an egg shape, but it's too pointy. But then I had a mate over tonight, Paul, and he said, have you ever looked at eggs? There's no two eggs the same. He said even in a box of eggs, they all have different shapes. But really the problem we have is this continually changing radius. That's the issue, to keep that and make sure there's no flat spots. Now there are no flat spots on that, but it's too pointy. But that's the way you learn. It's actually like a goose egg in a way, you know. So that's that one. So then we had another go at another one this size, only in U. And I'll bring that back to give you a sense of perspective. And we ended up with this boy here, this monster. And the same thing again, there was a bark inclusion all along the side of it, so I had to keep cutting until I actually got down to something that was kind of usable. So that's it, and this one does open. It's finished inside and out, and I brought it into the house and it's moved a wee bit, and as you can see it opens up there. The lighting in this is really bad, but I'm a bit of an amateur, as you know. So it opens and closes up. Actually, I haven't got it lined up properly there. I'll just do that. There it is. U is pretty good. U will line up pretty good again, and I'm quite pleased with the shape of that one. A wee bit pointy, but it's still okay. And then I did another one tonight for my wife, and that's it there, and I'm actually quite pleased with this one. I just tilt it so that you can see it in its full height. What you see now? Bring it forward. I've got this grey paper down here to try and, so it's wood against woods, doesn't show up very well. So there's the wee egg cup. That is elm, I think. I got the wood given to me. The bark was on it, and I think it's elm, and it cuts like elm, and it's nice. But I didn't want something that was too highly figured to go with that. And I think I've got a pretty good egg shape on that one. The one thing that I noticed Robbie doing, which was a fantastic idea, was using the spindle gouge as a scraper. If you turn your flute right over and scrape with the bottom wing, it's basically, well, I'm not going to say catch proof, but it's much better than a scraper. You have much more control, and you're basically scraping horizontally instead of scraping with the handle up. When you're using a scraper, so it gives you much more control around the radius. And what I do is, whenever you get your radius set, I just scrape it into position. I don't try cutting it with a skew or anything, because I'm not good enough with a skew, and when I get that close I don't want to ruin it. So I cut it with scrape it with the spindle gouge, and then finish it with the 80 grit gouge, because I'm not ashamed to say I use 80 grit sandpaper a lot. Because if I get to a stage where I found a nice profile on a bowl or anything, I don't want to lose it. I'll finish it with 80 grit to try and keep what I've got, rather than spoil it and start again. This one opens up as well. I burnt those lines, incidentally, I burnt those with a bit of Formica. Formica is fantastic stuff for burning with. It opens and you can see inside, so it's all working and I'm very happy. So I'm not brave enough yet to do a video of making one of these, but maybe I'll do one when I get editing. See, I can't edit at the moment because my computer's crap, but I've just got another computer and it's a very good one, and I haven't got all the software and stuff on it yet, so when I get that done I'll be able to edit, and I'll maybe do a video and just cut down and take out all my catches, you know. So there you go, folks. That's the first one I did. Well, I'll show the egg maybe because that's what I'm interested in. There's another guy called Jack. I'm going to try and pronounce it. Paolo Art Inc. Paoloarteinc. I think that's the name. He does an egg as well, and it's a very good one. He does his, but he makes the whole thing that shape. He does the egg and then builds the base into it, which is lovely. So it's good as well. I'll put links down below here to Robbiethewood and Jack, so you can go and look at their stuff as well. It's very good. So there's my first egg, and then there's, oh no, where's my second one? There's my second one, and my third one, and that's my fourth. So there you are, folks. That's it done. I've lost no that, and that's the fourth. There's the right first, second, third, and fourth. So that's it. So that's the Easter eggs done. Those are great fun because they're quite technical. There's a nice logical progression in them, and if you get one part wrong, you're in trouble. So really enjoyed those. So Robbie, thanks for putting the video up. That inspired me to go out and learn a whole lot more than I knew 2 days ago. So I'll be making more of these. They're very nice. They're good fun. Okay, all the best now, folks. Bye bye.